He's got the ball back again. He's got it in his hands now. That's the number 11. And Hukatapa again, Turner. So he's into the in-goal area. Can he connect up? I'm not too sure whether the hands got onto the football to plant it down. They didn't. And there's a grab in the in-goal area at the same time. So they're going to get a penalty here, New South Wales. New Zealand.
Wow.
New Zealand.
It's state of origin just around the corner too for the league.
Oh, he gets down low. I think the referee is going to point to the spot. No. Touch made. Oh, I got a little bit confused there. Looked like the hand was out to award the try, but the touch was made there. Matthew Hutchinson wearing the number 16 and the nice bucket hat as well.
Very dangerous, close to line. Here we go.
They go short side, Turner throws it out onto the outside. So numbers just opened up for the New Zealanders. They get the first touchdown of the match, and they just created a little bit of something out of nothing there out on those edges.
Yeah, I guess it all started from their attacking set. PNG didn't find a lot of ground on their first set coming out of trouble, so it invited the Kiwis into the attacking zone, and they took full advantage of it.
So let's see how PNG go here from the tap off. They're obviously going to be in a good attacking position at the end of the game. Oh, they've turned it over, unfortunately, though. At the end of the set, I should have said, rather than the end of the game.
Yes.
So a couple of nervous moments maybe in the initial stages here of the match here from PNG.
Because as we know, the Kiwis can be pretty intimidating and across all divisions here, so it's one game you pencil down is to face the Kiwis.
And they're driving into the line nicely here, New Zealand. Nice footwork off the left foot. It's opened up on that right-hand side again for them. That's going to be their second touchdown of the match. But again, really good attacking flow coming into the danger end of the PNG side. Nice left to right pass, hits the winger in the corner. And that was a good finish for New Zealand.
It's the bucket hats. They're killing it today, the bucket hats.
How good is the bucket hats? We've got a couple of bucket hats out there as well. How do you play with a bucket hat on? It always seems to stay on their head perfectly.
Oh, no, you must get a smaller size and it just sticks to it. It's like a wig.
Yeah. So PNG, and they drop the ball now down this attacking zone on the previous set from the tap off. And within the 5 now. Probably a little bit too close, but this is going to help. Penalty given to the PNG side. So another set of 6 here. Let's see what sort of attacking shape they go. They look for that wraparound play. New Zealand, dinks and dives underneath, and you could hear the gasp in the crowd there. Well, almost got something out of nothing there. Aiden Hurd.
We talked about their ability, how nimble they are, and just basically showing he was standing up and he just dropped so quickly.
Yeah, it was actually Sia. My apologies, number 13. He's got the ball again. Here comes off the right foot. Referee's taking a little tumble as well, and everyone's falling down.
Broke her ankles, broke the ref's ankles as well.
Ref's ankles, but geez, he looks elusive, Sia. But 5th touch there, but a little bit better from PNG. They at least showed a little bit of attacking flair coming in on the New Zealand line there.
Yeah, a little bit one-dimensional at the moment. They seem to be going for those little sneaky quickies and step backs, but I think the pass will open itself up throughout this match.
And this is just the difference between the two sides at the moment. Look at how New Zealand are driving into the PNG line. They're going to be in an attacking position here on the end. They go back out to that familiar right-hand side, but the ball just dips down there. Morgan Pudurangi coming in off the sub-box there. Number 7 for New Zealand. Just couldn't get that ball up in the air enough to finish it off in the corner.
Yeah, it just all looked too easy for the Kiwis, but obviously left to right. Just fell a little bit short of the winger, but yeah, holes are opening up everywhere.
And solid contact there. The referees are happy with it to continue. But again, look at PNG. They're really struggling to get out of their end of the field. They're making changes at the same time here. New Zealand, they might hold them to their own side of the halfway. Last touch now. They just get over there. And they're going to be under the pump here again, PNG.
Yeah, if there's the coach's call would have to be just finding yardage coming out of their end, but PNG obviously now only couldn't even make it to halfway, so the Kiwis are on the attack.
Ooh, and 6 more there, so a little bit of risky play from the Kiwis. PNG side, they got their hands into the ball. There's going to be a penalty here. PNG not moving forward. They started to retreat just a little bit early. So again, more pressure and 6 more touches to New Zealand. Oh, nice footwork. Good defence though in the end. Good touch made there on Shannon Tamuri. It's Tamuri with the ball again now, and they roll it right on the 5 metre line. Bucket hat, beautiful ball out to the wing. Cody Torte finishes it off, and touchdown number 3 for New Zealand.
We spoke about the brilliance in the bucket hats. We don't know who's wearing them, or they're all out there. They're carving up, so I'm sure the Kiwi guys will be looking for all bucket hats and for the rest of the team.
Absolutely.
For the rest of this tournament.
Malaysian factories tuning in right now, get your bucket hats through the production line. There's going to be everyone out here in the crowd wearing the bucket hats. If all it takes is to wear a bucket hat to play that good, I would have wore a bucket hat a long time ago.
Oh, wow.
There's a little bit of a conference happening here. I was too busy talking about bucket hats to see what was actually happening.
Yeah, I think one of the PNG guys just lashed out just as he was up in the ball, and yeah, unsportsmanlike penalty.
Ooh, not good. Not good, so I'm sure they'll address that. PNG, you don't want to get that creeping into the game too often. So Morgan Puturangi, here he goes again. So they come back out to that right side again. Diving effort. That was a good chase, but all too little, too late. And another touchdown in that right-hand corner for New Zealand.
Yeah, the skill levels is really high considering the elements in terms of the weather. Like with the rain around, the slippery ball, and to still have that ability to throw that left to right is unbelievable. So the skill level in this game is very, very high.
So PNG get us back underway. They're down by 4, so danger signs early on in this match, but New Zealand really stamping their authority. 2 undefeated sides coming up against each other. This is better from PNG. They just retrieve back outside the 5. They're still attacking. They go back on the inside. Nice shut in defence there. Ifa Jones. And makes another touch there. Does Jones. He's calling for the ball to come back to the mark. They get it now. So let's pay attention to New Zealand and watch them transition out of their end of the field. That's touch 1 already. And look at the metres that they've made. Touch 2, and they've gone over the halfway line. Now, interchange players coming onto the field, and they'll be looking to continue that momentum. Nathaniel Turner, he's in the half again, looking dangerous. As Turner goes short this time to Asofa Tavita, and clinical from touch 1 to the finishing play there to get the touchdown.
Yeah, it's just nice, simple, basic play, just sticking to their rucking pattern, picking up plenty of yardage. Obviously, PNG on the back foot, and just a matter of selecting the right pass, which the Kiwis did on that occasion.
5-0 the score now. And they're scoring with ease at the moment. PNG with Ayla. Drives out, looks to go on the short side again. Still going as Ayla. The New Zealand defence, they retreat.
Scotty, I'd just like to see the PNG guys use their passing game. I know they've got very good footwork and really testing the 2 middles with their quickies and step backs, but if they can get a pass in their game, I think they'll score, find some points.
There it is. That's a beautiful ball out to the wing. Scotty Prince calls it, and you get it. What a ball from the middle of the park, though. Finished off beautifully from Annalyn John as well. And that's a bit of a commentary. Gold from Scott Prince. So, wow.
There it is. The nice little quickie plays early, setting the defensive up for the Kiwis, and nice right to left. PNG on the board.
And the crowd loved it. Got a good contingent of PNG supporters right here in front of us. They're getting behind their side. And nice hit back there from PNG. And quick roll ball again. They might have him in trouble. Oh, big contact as well in the middle. Referee's happy. So that's the next best thing as well after scoring a touchdown is to hold out in the next set.
Yeah, nice strong defence there by the PNG guys. Almost getting caught on their left side defence. But this is an area where they need to pick up. Coming out of trouble. They need to pick their energy up and just try to find as much ground as they possibly can.
So they get the penalty. Yeah, hard touch there in the ruck. There's another one as well. Now the boys are just working together. Here we go. He's made some more commentary goal. Big Goosey coming in, but look at this direct running hit from PNG. Oh, and they just pull back now. They're within the 5. Danger man's out on the field. Saia, he's got the ball here, and they're going to get a penalty as well. Crowd's happy. 6 more touches to PNG. Let's see how they come together. Now, see how it goes in the half. Oh, he was looking to get down low. Makura.
He loves the hard stuff too.
Oh, yeah.
Not afraid of the contact.
So they come back out to the right-hand side. Stella Cruz. She gets the ball back again to Stella Cruz. And just happy to take the touch. Oh, and just dropped there on the end. Just dipped in front. And they say, sorry about for that ball, mate. No, that just took all the sting out for PNG, unfortunately.
Yeah, just an unforced error by PNG. Obviously, took the pressure right off the Kiwis' defensive line, and as you can see, they get right into their pattern.
Oh, big hit. Play on's the call. Now he needs to get back to his feet because they're one down in the line. They're in all sorts of trouble here, PNG. But they managed to cover. Great touch there from Brayhart. Coming in off the wing. And makes another one to back it up. So that's really good scramble defence from PNG. They were in all sorts of trouble from that big collision about 3 touches ago, but they scrambled really well and managed to hold the Kiwis out.
Yeah, 2 good reads there by the winger for the PNG side. And dodged a bit of a bullet. But just their rucking seems to be very disorganised. If they can get this sorted out, I think they'll really put the Kiwis through the test.
Here we go. This is a bit more straight and direct. The crowd, they love it. They're really trying to wheel their team together here, but they recover not too bad in the end as they get a penalty. Forward pass, I think, is the call in the end from the referees. So let's see New Zealand get out of the danger end again. They're already well over the halfway. They cross the 10 now as well. Now, was there a touch made? And the referees say play on. There's big screams for over the mark if there was. Now we've gone from bucket hat to backwards visor.
Here we go.
Digging it. Here we go. Drives in nicely. They've got them in trouble here. And they get that ball. Oh, has that been juggled and dropped? It has been dropped over the line there. Cody Torte, she couldn't quite hang on to that one, but they definitely created a chance there again on that favourite right-hand side.
Yeah, nice play there by the Kiwis, setting it up on the sweeper, and I think they pulled it up for a forward pass out left to right, but drop ball anyways.
So they've got to do the hard work and just get forward again. PNG. Ooh, throws behind, did well to hold on. They're going to have a crack from half here. They've got them in a little bit of trouble here, New Zealand. They can continue on. They flick the ball back on the inside. Nice bit of footwork, but they hold out strong. Morgan Puturangi makes the touch.
That's much better there by PNG. Just picking up yardage, just try to get into the grind, just putting the ball down in the Kiwis' end, and really now that's focusing up and pressing through the middle.
So they drift out to this left-hand side, still dancing around Ifa Jones. Connects back up. No problems for New Zealand. Tomori, he's driving in. Here goes Jones. Looks to go short. They do. Oh, just thrown it in front, and it had to be forward, I think. Oh, it all just happened a little bit too easy for Ifa Jones. He didn't know the ball was right there. Didn't know he
had the ball.
I was aware to put it down potentially, but he must have known it was forward.
Yeah, a little bit of NFL play there. You can't throw it forward in this game though, but yeah, he didn't know what to do with the ball. He thought, geez, how easy is this?
Oh, Ifa Jones. This is better. Just go direct here, PNG. This is more like it. The crowd's more liking this play. They're going to have a go here. Just drive it down. Oh, 6 touch. Oh, give him the try anyway.
We're just looking down in the corporate section here, and there's all PNG supporters in the crowd. They're just loving this action.
Absolutely loving it. This is what it's all about. This is what the World Cup is. Oh, this is the best part of the World Cup. Bringing 2 different nations together. Support in the crowd as well. They're getting behind their PNG side. They don't care that they scored it after the 6th touch.
No.
It's still a try in their eyes.
They're still winners. Here it is, the bucket connection.
Oh, Jones did really well to create an extra few metres and connects up nicely. They're flowing back in again here, New Zealand. Turner again driving it in, working with Hutchison. Hutchison's got the ball back again, just directing Turner to come underneath him. Still dancing around here. And they drive in now. They go onto that open side again. Oh, I'd hate to think how many touchdowns that they've scored on that right-hand side. It's been the majority of them. They get their 6th.
Yeah, it was open all day then. Again, just picking the right pass, and the link on that right side, Tina Ashworth, the little top knot, she could have scored herself as well. The bun, they call it the bun.
Oh, the bun.
Yeah.
The bun.
This is
top knots are for blokes, aren't they?
Oh, is it? Oh, well, that's a bun. Sorry, Tina. This is the game day bun, they call it.
Game day bun. Right.
It's great to see her back. She suffered a bit of a calf injury through the NTLs, and she was touch and go to play in the World Cup. So she's worked very hard on her rehab, and now she takes her place in this Kiwi outfit.
Well covered in defence, and they're straight back on the attack here. They come back onto that open side, connect back on the inside, but Kennedy Samuel did well, just get his hands onto the ball, slap that one down. It's New Zealand again. You can see Ifa Jones back onto the field. He's looked dangerous. Would be, he's got the visor on as well, driving out towards Jones. Here goes Jones from half. They go the wraparound play. Good defence coming in, shutting that one down, Tani Dela Cruz.
Yep. They should be just keep on running the same play. Like, they keep on going on their right edge, the Kiwis, so there's plenty of space out there, as you can see.
And the dancer here of Ifa Jones, they will rip it out to the left-hand side.
Oh,
did
great
really
finish.
well to get down nice and low. Yeah, that's going to be a touchdown. Hukatapa scoring that one for New Zealand. So they get one on the left-hand side this time. 7-1 is the score.
Yeah, nice little play there. The winger catching and finishing in that play very well, just dropping nice and low, getting away from the outstretched arm of the PNG winger.
So PNG get us back underway. They drive in nicely. They're about 7 metres out from the New Zealand line. They go short here. Nice dive. Oh, touch made there from Nathaniel Turner. They got the crowd excited.
Oh, got me excited too.
Oh.
They deserve a try on that one. Just award it.
So Dempsey again here. It's a wide, turns it back on the inside again, but Nathaniel Turner in defence. He's been good in the attack, but his defence has been extremely strong as well. Hootie goes in the background, and the Kiwis, just about to say they'll be happy just to take the touch. No, not today. They throw it back on the inside. Nothing comes of it, but it is the New Zealanders that have had an extremely strong opening to this match in the Mixed Open against PNG. They lead 7-1.
Yes, good half there by the Kiwis. When you look at the PNG side, showing some really good signs with their attack, but the struggling areas is coming out of their end, and that's taking nothing away from the Kiwis' defence. They're really pressing and making it very difficult for PNG to I guess, come out of their end, but if there's an area of concern, that's what I'll be talking about if I was the coach of the PNG team.
So New Zealand in real control of this match. They lead 7-1. We'll be back with the second half very shortly. So we are back here on field one. The second half is underway. PNG and New Zealand in the mixed open. And PNG, it's all ahead of them. They're down by quite a few here, but they're on the attack in the opening set. They get it onto the outside. And strong touch made there on a White. He's just caught off balance. It's actually going to be a penalty against PNG for the touch and pass.
Well, I thought they were a little bit unlucky there. I thought he got the pass away okay, but yeah, very good read defensively by the Kiwis, and it was a perfect opportunity for PNG just to get one on the board there to get their confidence nice and high in the second half.
New Zealand, they're straight back onto the attack. Flat ball in between the two middles there, but play on. They kick out and do a nice job to get those extra metres. They look to hit link. That's going to be late. And good call. Yeah, right on the spot.
Yeah, nice read by the link there for PNG. Little set-up play, so it looked like they've offside called. Exactly what the doctor ordered PNG.
So the Kumals, they're going to come towards their sub-box side now. Oh, nice little kick out, get the extra metres. Good contact, takes a couple of Kiwis out in the same motion, but a lot of pressure there from Morgan Hururangi. Realised his men were down, but he shot up out of the line to stop that next play from PNG, and it's really taken the sting out of their attack now.
Yeah, they really need to look up there, Scotty. Like, they're sending one defender up, just using the footy, so you just need the whole defensive line for the Kiwis moving forward.
Look at this, straight back on the attack, New Zealand. Tamuri, that was Morgan Puturangi, my apologies, for number 7. As soon as they get the footy, they're thinking attack straight away. No danger here for PNG. Looking to connect through from half, but they do well. They managed to hold out, so good defence in there from the two middles. So, nice drive in, loves the contact.
He loves it, doesn't he?
Oh, but Saia, number 13, he's full of energy. Now, there's a little bit of pointing and conversation here between the players.
It was like, I got her, no, she got missed. He called a no touch, but the PNG girl was claiming she touched him, and they were having a little debate there, Scotty.
So you could work there. Tani Dela Cruz standing her ground. Here we go, the big goose step again. The crowd loves it. They're getting behind. This is what we need from PNG. When they get that drive, but Dela Cruz, unfortunately, just on the end, couldn't hold on to the ball. But as soon as they get that momentum, that drive, Princey, that's when they look dangerous.
Yeah, 100%. They need to back their speed.
The girls are connecting nicely out here on the left-hand side. As the Sofa Tavita just making the space as well. Beautiful work. Look at this. They're right here in the danger area. And they throw it back on the inside. That's a nice play from New Zealand. Oh, ball down's the call.
Oh.
So spilt it over the line. There wasn't anybody there to make the touch from PNG. So lost volleys over the line.
Yeah, it was a nice little play though. A little right to left. Winger taps it back in, but yes, unlucky there. Tina Ashworth. The bun.
Oh, the bun. Now we know who the bun is. So Tina Ashworth got the bun over the line. Ooh, wouldn't be happy with that one, but they've still got a comfortable lead. And they've got the ball back straight away here, New Zealand. They're about to cross over the halfway line on a first touch. So Ashworth drives out. Changes here for the Kiwis. Touch made there from Benny Nelson.
Oh.
And they turned it over. So haven't really seen that too often from the Kiwis in this match. Just a little bit of sloppiness, and they turned the ball over to PNG. Yeah. Let's drive up the middle here, boys. Oh, contact there, and a little bit of a stare down as well. Benny Nelson loving the contact, but look at this. They go straight back into it. It's not going to stop him. There you go, the switch on the inside. Dummy thrown there from Alia. A little bit of dancing work, they switch, but the ball just dipped down a little bit, but they're going to get a penalty.
Oh, they're lucky there, the PNG side. They're just moving away. They need to set their strike dump up a little bit better. I know they want to play nice and strong, but you have to play smart as well.
So 6 touches here for the Kumals. Samuel just takes the first touch. Benny Nelson dishes out. Comes back into Nelson. They go back to the right-hand side. Nice touch made there. So they haven't got too many creative options at the moment, PNG. They'll be looking to set up towards the back end of the set. They look to go short side, and diving touch made out there from the Kiwis. And look at this defensive pressure. Oh, picked off as well. Woo. Space in front as well. Had to make the touch.
Yeah, wasn't much doing with their attack in PNG, but the Kiwis defended that quite easy.
So the PNG play must have been called offside, and the touch is made, and they continue on. Look at this speed. He's just burned on the outside. There's going to have to be a big diving after good cover. Oh, he evades. They're having a little bit of a chat here. The touch has been claimed there from Kennedy Samuel. He'd be told to roll the ball there.
I'm telling you, if he had his bucket hat on, he would have scored that.
Oh, that's why I couldn't pick who it was. Ivan Jones, where's the bucket? Here he goes again, flicks on the inside and turns it over. Someone get that bucket back on Ivan Jones ASAP.
It's like the power band back in the day. He took the bucket hat off.
The old power band.
Remember that?
What about the bloke that invented that? Millionaire now.
Yes, he's in New York in a massive big high-rise.
So the Kumals here, that's better, more direct, but there wasn't a half in place. But they're going to get the penalty. Coming down over the top. So Bailey would be giving that penalty away.
Yeah, just with the Kiwis, I think they just need to stay composed. They're probably frustrating one another out there. They just need to keep it simple, cool heads, get into their normal structure.
Oh, footwork here, link it up, it's played on, it's a call, get down, yes! Beautiful touchdown there in the corner from Lawadahan. And the PNGs mark that on the score sheet. Scott Prince, that's what we wanted.
Yeah, nice little play. Obviously the talk's dropping off there defensively for the Kiwis, but footwork and the passing, that's what they need. They need to incorporate that passing game.
So beautiful setup. Again, the live wire, the number 13, Sayed. He's looked very dangerous for the PNG side. He loves getting into the hard work and get them out of their danger end and doing the rucking as well. He's got the complete game. And New Zealand sweeping around the back, go the inside ball. Ooh, they're going to get a penalty. It's a lucky one.
Very lucky there. It was just a forced pass. They didn't really need to throw that pass. Setting up for the sweeper play, but looks like the energy has lifted somewhat for the PNG defensive side.
And touch made. Good touch there on Matthew Hutchinson.
He looks about 7 foot.
Big timber.
Big timber, number 16.
Yeah, all the lads on the New Zealand side look quite tall and bulky looking as they create just an overlap on the outside. The referees are happy. They're going to point to the spot. That was just a little bit of something out of nothing there from Nathaniel Turner, and they hit back nicely there, New Zealand.
Yeah, nice little play, a little heads-up play there by the Kiwis. The winger for PNG didn't show any faith with her link defender. He wanted her to stay out, but she came in, which has created a 2-on-1. Nice, simple play. Great try, Kiwis.
So 8-2 the score now. The mixed open. This is the 4th round here in the mixed open. Started their tournament yesterday, and they're right into the middle of it now. There's Awai. Terrell Awai, the number 3. He's got the ball back. He dishes off in towards the middle of the field. Makes his way into half. Nice work off the left foot. Throws it back on the inside. Little flick switch there. Ooh, a half chance there.
Yeah, half chance there by PNG. I think the call would have been just to stay out, try to find, the mirror obviously defensively for the Kiwis, but number 8, when you're cutting on that late switch, you know you're going to come into other defenders closing that gap.
So they're going more direct here now, driving into the line. The Kiwis, that was a bit of a sloppy roll ball. Oh, Planley as well. Again, probably lucky to get away with that one, the Kiwis.
Yes, he's loving the contact too, number 8. I like it. He's like their inspirational leader, trying to lift them with a bit of physical force, but a little bit of discipline as well.
So off the right foot, beautiful footwork there from Ifa Jones. Don't worry about the bucket hat, not required. Touchdown there for Ifa Jones, and that's their 9th. 9-2 is the score.
Yeah, nothing doing from the Kiwis, just nice, simple individual brilliance. Notice he had a girl in front of him, cranked her with her right foot. Middle come across, another little shimmy, and able to create some space to score an easy try.
So let's see if PNG can create a little bit of magic again. Oh, ankle. Must have heard your groan here from the commentary box there, Princey. You gave it away.
Yes, a little bit lazy, a little bit sloppy with their attack, and they need to be a bit more clinical than that because the Kiwis are on the attack right now.
So touch made. They've got fresh subs on now, the Kiwis. They're streaming around, sweeping around this outside. They turn it back in towards the middle of the field. They've got numbers here. Oh, big touch, big contact made as well. Oh, Tina Ashworth getting crunched there from Lawadahan. Both players are all good. They're back on their feet. We carry on. Oh, they managed to get on the outside. The referees are going to come back. Cody Toots isn't going to get that touchdown.
Yeah, putting the PNG defensive line under heaps of stress, but nice read on that far side by the winger, able to shut down Tina, aka the bun. The PNG dodge another bullet.
They're going to have to do hard work here, yeah. It looked forward out of the ruck. Yeah, I think that's going to be the call from the referee. So more pressure. They've only got 4 on the field at the moment as well. They get their 5th and 6th now out on their left-hand side. Looking a little bit fatigued to the PNG side.
Yes, they're under the pump. So you've got to make the effort to get into your driving pattern just so you can put the ball down the other end. But now they're under the pump.
Another penalty. We're going up a little bit too early. It actually looked like it was going to be some good defensive pressure. Shot up out of the line, but just might have been a little bit too quick. So they're going to tap it just shy of the 5 metre line. Bailey Woodby just switching in. That's a Sofa Tavita. And touch and pass, so good work. They're still showing some intent there, PNG.
Yeah, even though they're down, I think it's 9-2. Certainly a few players, they don't want to let this game just slide easily and really lay down for the Kiwis. They're showing some real good efforts in play.
Here we go, they're looking to go more direct again. Wide dishes from half. He's going to get himself into a position here. They're short here. New Zealand gets into the in-goal or wide, but touch made there from Jones.
They should have. Why are they switching? I don't know. There's creating plenty of options, but Scotty Mack, don't they look so much better when they got some speed with their rucking?
Oh, it's everything that is coming off the end of it. That's really where they've looked their best in this match. It's just when it's mostly the guys in the middle. They're getting together and just putting their head down and getting up the other end of the field. Oh, that looked forward. It's play on. And New Zealand are rolling in quite nicely here. They link up out here on the right-hand side. And just a touch made. No, the referee has said the ball was down first. And that's their 10th to score now. 10-2 to the Kiwis.
Well, I think that's just the key right there. The Kiwis showed if you get a real good rucking flow, points come off the back of that. And if PNG can take that on board, whether for remaining of this game, but even into the remaining of this tournament, that'll put them in good stead. I think you'll find they'll win more games than they lose.
Yeah, so this will only be their first loss so far. They're in Pool B with the Kiwis. First loss for them. They've had 3 wins so far and pretty good wins as well over their competition. But New Zealand, they're definitely one of the heavyweights. Oh, no, it's just slipped out of the hands. Poor old Sarafasai.
Yeah, drop these lollies. Here they go again. The Kiwis just getting into their driving pattern. I'm predicting a left to right try in this corner close to the commentary box.
And touch made, so makes up for the error at least. A little bit of chatting here between the two players.
A lot of pointing going on, Scotty Mack.
A little bit of pointing going on. And Shannon and Tamuri, it's the second time he's had a couple of conversations with some of the PNG players. He's still going on with it a little bit, so the referee's actually interjected here. I'd be surprised if he's forced subbed here, potentially. I think,
time.
No, he's been given time, so even worse. I think he knew something was coming because he was starting to head to the sideline himself. But
There
it's
he
even
is.
worse.
Watch the high knees.
So they got their drive going and they're down a player here, New Zealand as well. So PNG will be really looking to make them pay while they've got that one player advantage. They've got to still keep their running game going though, PNG.
Scotty Mac, it almost throws you a little bit when they only got 5 defenders. You're trying to find the middle there, but I think you have to just do like a live play, whether it's a counties or a rooster. So you got the ball in the hand, you can score yourself or use the pass. They're just trying to well, here we go.
Get under. Oh, the touch has been made. Yeah, it's a good point you make. You know that there's an overlap out there somewhere on the field, but you tend to push that extra pass a little bit too much sometimes. If you just play your natural game, it'll present itself to yourself most of the time, won't it?
Yep, and I know they've got the ability to use their speed and that, but geez, he loves the high knees.
Oh, the footwork. Oh, I'd hate to be in front of him on the dance floor on a Saturday night. Oh, he'd take you out.
Oh, you'd have to wear some cricket pads and box as well.
But this is a little bit better. Oh, I was going to say, I'll put the absolute mock on them. They had decent defensive pressure in the previous 2 touches, but it just opened up in the middle there. And Mark Hodgson, he runs away with it, gets another touchdown for New Zealand.
Yeah, and just on that, like you can gain a lot of confidence out of defending your line with 5 players, and on the flip side, it really can cause some frustration with your attack if you don't score. So it's great to see some resilience there from the Kiwis.
So can we get one more touchdown for the PNG side? It's mixed open, goes the big Harbour Bridge pass on the outside, nicely taken, good footwork, and manages, oh gee whiz, I thought he got underneath there, Jones.
Oh wow, she did some great footwork to get out of that one. Referee calls the Kiwis offside. Another repeat set for PNG. Let's see what they can come up with.
So Terrell White with the ball. He's looked dangerous, particularly when he's gone through from half. There's not going to be too many options out here for PNG on that play. So here he goes in half, dishes early, goes back on the inside. Well read. Morgan Pururangi. White again. They've got sweep play, strong contact made, but they did well still to get the roll ball away. And 6 touch there, so not too much pressure on the New Zealand defensive line.
Yeah, nice defence from the Kiwis. Just was stood there, foot in the ruck. Was stood there attacking raid. And they've very composed now. They just need to get in their flow and really finish this game off on a high. So really stamp their authority in this tournament.
They're just about to cross over the halfway now, I should say. They're taking it nice and easy here, the Kiwis. Nice little pop ball over the top. Takarai, he's going to move into half now. Dishes nice and early, footwork, right foot.
Easy sharp on his feet.
Ooh, and that was looking very dangerous. Oh, beautiful hands. They hit the link as well and get down. That's a beautiful try there from New Zealand.
How quick was that?
The hands to pick that ball up just off the bottom.
You're talking about dance floor. I'd love to see that number 8 for the Kiwis on the dance floor. It was like the 1-2 shuffle. Bang, woo, bang. Nice hands too. Well constructed play by the Kiwis.
12-2 the score as we are getting towards the back end of this mixed open match now. And PNG get another one on the board. And take a little bit of momentum. Nice footwork as well. They hold out. Shift the ball nicely here. And Makura, he's the number 8. He's our man. Let's see what he's got in attack as well. The boys, they're directing traffic here. They go the wraparound play. They try to sneak underneath. 5th touch. Couldn't get underneath there, Kennedy Samuel. They go the flick ball again. The big Hail Mary and picked off there from Ife Jones.
Jones, he's everywhere, Jones.
Here he goes. He's got the ball back again. Rips it back out.
Uncompromising too, Jones, isn't he? Doesn't look like a real good flashy stepper, but geez, his footwork and his vision's unbelievable. Yeah. and without the bucket hat.
Absolutely. That's the most impressive part. It's still last touch, but the referee is going to pull it up. And the Kiwis, they're far too strong in this one over PNG. They're going to continue on undefeated. The final score 12-2. And if there was any of the Aussie players watching in the crowd, message received. We are throwing the challenge your way.
Yeah, they're coming to this one. Obviously, stadium game for the Kiwis and the PNG outfit. Both coming into the game undefeated. But the Kiwis, as you said, Scott Imack, stamping their authority, not only on this match, but sending a little warning across the bow.
A big thank you to Scotty Prince joining me in commentary for this mixed open match. It is the Kiwis rolling on in the mixed open division, still undefeated. And stay tuned, we're going to be back with plenty more live stream games coming your way very shortly.